Life was overwhelming. And before I decided to throw away the husband, the kids, the house, all of it, I thought there has to be an easier way. I made a plan to create an easier life, and I've been using it every day since. So, what does the plan look like? How do we not run away to a deserted island? Number one, we're going to take off the expectations. Number two, we're going to create our team. And number three, we're going to start with small steps. Now, I know you might think each of these are like, wow, Ashley, what? But I promise I'm going to hold your hand through this, and you're going to be able to do it just like I did. We are working ourselves to death, working to be valuable, working to be worthy. Before you hit overwhelm, can I tell you, if you haven't already, there is an easier way. There's a way that is more fulfilling. And after all, isn't that what we're all looking for? Some form of self-acceptance? I was there. I worked 24/7 trying to create the perfect life, trying to hold all the expectations of everyone around me, trying to do it in the best possible way, finding myself falling further and further under the water. I was a stay-at-home mom. Job number one. I was a full-time entrepreneur. Job number two. I was a wife and trying to do it to the best of my Southern ability. Job number three. I was working to feel worthy. I was searching for validation from any external force I could find it. That was until I had the mindset shift. Thank God for coaching sessions. Shameless plug, of course. It didn't all happen at once. But as it did, I knew there was no way I could go back to the life that I lived before. Little by little, I learned that expectations and trying to meet those were impossible. After all, you can't make everyone else happy. And when you try to, what's the chances that you'll be happy as well? The pressure that I was putting on myself was overwhelming. But I learned with those small steps, I could make consistent change. I didn't have to do it all myself. Having the team around me, having those influences, growing myself from being just me to us made a huge difference. It didn't all happen at once, but little by little, I learned about all the expectations I was trying to meet. I learned about how to create my team, those around me that encouraged me, and I was able to do the same for them. And then, little by little, with small steps, it all became consistent. I went from working all the time to learning about priorities, turning my 24-hour workday, not excluding holidays, into a 12 to 15-hour work week. I spent time with my kids. And you know what? After all, they are my number one assignment. We even began to homeschool, something I never thought I would do, much less have the time to do. Maybe you're not even close to the concept of homeschooling or building a team, but what does a needed change look like for you? Are you tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, ready to give up? You're not alone. The fact is that society makes us feel like we have to be doing it all to be worthy, to be valuable, to feel like we're meeting the needs of others. Can I tell you that you're valuable just as you are? You know, when you wake up in the morning, stank breath, nasty, hair a mess. You are valuable, not only to the world, but to God. There are ways to show up that feel good to yourself and honoring to God. After all, He didn't mean for you to carry so much. Letting go of expectations, building a team, and changing your life little by little are not things that we are taught to do. In fact, we're taught to do the opposite, fulfill everyone's expectations, do it all alone, and if you do make a change, to completely flip the switch, which is impossible to be consistent with for the long run. Can I repeat myself? You are free from that. I changed my entire world, and it's attainable for you as well. Want to know more how each of these steps work? Click the links below in the description. Above all, friends, remember, He didn't make life to be hard. Until we meet again, be a blessing and be blessed.